All right, guys, hot seat match. Jeremy Seaman, Bill McCollim. Jeremy 769 Fargo from Battle Creek, Michigan. Bill 654 out by the Pittsburgh area. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Be a good one here. All right, we're waiting for that matchup to start. Let's check out some of the live scores here. Jason Trigo is up 4-2 currently on Trent and Marty. All right, first break. We got a ball down. This is that side angle. Still has a slight little touch of the one. I don't think he has enough there to make the shot. Send the ball possibly to the right rail. Try to run two rails with the cue ball. Left top rail, bottom rail. Brushes the 9 there. It's going to be ball in hand. And ball in hand to Jeremy. 1-4 is probably the toughest shot he's going to have. And it's not necessarily a tough shot. It's just positioning the cue ball properly. Plays that over. High 2 rails, side rail, top rail. I'm out for the 5. Rails out for the 6. Play the 6 on the side. Just slide the ball between the 8 and the 9. Get to that top rail. Get the 7. Right out to the 7. Probably just draw it out 1 rail, maybe even 2. Catch the side rail. And the 8 ball right to the corner. Hold the rock for the 9. Ooh, rattled up a little bit on the way in, but it goes down. All right, 1-0 Jeremy Seaman. A race to 7 here in your hot seat match. Got action going on today. All right, we got rack number 2. There's 1-0 Jeremy Seaman. His break. Makes 3, but tough shot on that 3 ball. He could cut the 3. Did he overhead on that? Got the angle to cut the 3, but looking at it. Stand the way it looks. I don't think the push is the play here, especially considering he can hit it square. He has to just figure out if he's going to go for the safe or if he's just going to just cut it in. Better. He's going for a push. Push to the top rail. I think I want to go that far. Bill's going to have a chance at it, but I don't really think Bill's going to be able to play anything with it. Gives it back to Jeremy. He hits a little wild, gets the balls moving a little bit. It's going to leave Bill open. See what Bill can do here. He's going to play this 3 to the corner. Bill's going to just pull the cue ball to the left side. I'm sorry, to the right side. Hated the shot, but even if he makes it, he was screwed on the 5. Both players using their time to shoot this ball. Bill's shot at the table. He's going to look to cut this 3 in. Oh, I'm going to play the safe one instead. Or actually looked like he was cutting a 3. Jeremy's looking to jump over the edge of the 9, try to just connect with this 3 ball. Let's see over. Play the left side of the 3. Puts the cue behind the 9 and gets a good roll on that. Force Jeremy to kick at it. Jeremy to kick this left side. Direction there. And Alyssa's back with us. You're muted.
Now we are.
There you go.
Hello, guys.
That's going to scratch. Bill with ball in hand.
Oh, the 3 to 5 here. If he gets under the 5, more opportunities.
Yeah, I don't like the 3-5 combo.
No.
I'm sorry, the 5-3.
Yeah, the 5-8 combo.
The 5-8 combo.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I needed to go get some sun.
Yeah, long weekend.
Stretch the legs.
Because I like to use the 8 to get back down for the 9. It's not that these players can't get down there, but I'm looking for them to just.
I really blacked out that time between the 2 things that you asked me to get. I thought that was back to back. That's
really?
how my mind is like, woo, today.
5 into the 8.
Oh, beautiful combo, because that wasn't as easy as it seems. Way to keep the 5 by the pocket.
Looking for him to be in the center of the table on this.
Mm.
I don't think he's going to go 2 rails. I mean, 2 rail position could work too. He can play around 11 o'clock.
It looks
2
like
rails.
that's
I'll hit
what
right
he's
up by the
doing.
right up by the magic rack. Play the 6 in soft. Leave himself straight on the 7.
Yeah, he has a powerful stroke on him, though. I think that's what. I think you're right. Nope. I was curious if he was going to do this because I know he has such a powerful stroke to him. Gave himself a bit of an angle for a back cut, and if he just draws back with that back cut, it should get on the right side of the 9. Just like that.
Good shot. Looks like Bill McCollim is going to try to tie this game up 1-1. Oh, careful that side pocket.
Man. It happens to everyone.
All right, we got 1-1 on the score. One going into rack number 2. sorry, rack number 3. I want to thank Digital Pool for this power this tournament. Digital Pool software. Digital Pool's coming here to Bluegrass. We're going to have 24 tables set up in about 3-4 weeks. Cameras set up, scoreboards, tablets, you name it. We're going to have it all.
Big things happening.
Yep. Chris Dillon gets the winner. So Dillon's basically a round ahead. So currently right now, Jason Trigo is up 5-3 on Trent and Marty. Waiting in the wind of that is Anthony Guerrera. He plays that winner of Trent and Marty, and then Dillon plays that winner. We are just a little ahead on the A side here, but I didn't want them guys sitting too long. They're the winner side. They shouldn't have to wait too long.
Right, follows up 2 rails around. Gonna put
No
the 2
problem,
in the
buddy.
bottom corner.
Chris, I've been tagging everybody when they go into the matches, so just kind of keep an eye on your Facebook. You'll probably see Dylan get tagged, and then you can jump in and see when he's playing. If you're not just watching the whole thing, but if you're bouncing in and out.
Just punches that over to the rail with some outside English. It's really nice and straight on the 4-ball here, so he can just draw it back. Pretty much put the cue right where it is currently. Put the 5 on the side.
His cue ball control is just superior.
He's double thinking this.
He doesn't want to be over the 7.
Oh, that, yeah.
So he wants to make sure he puts a cue ball in a spot that lands him on the 6, but he's not flat on. He doesn't want to be flat on the 6 either. Come on, Chris. Pool's more important than work, buddy. Just tell your boss you're watching pool. We do work tomorrow. Right around the table to the 8.
Just made that look so
I'm
effortless.
the boss. I like it.
That is fun.
All right, Jeremy back out for the 9. He's looking to take a 3. I'm sorry, 2-1 lead. God, I'm so off. What Jack and Coke at?
I can go check on it. I like to keep walking. 1 second.
Don't leave me. All right, we got 2-1. Jeremy Seaman up. We're Bill McCollim.
Hello, PA program is number 1.
All right, rack number 4. It's a dry break. Bill McCollim does have a good chance here. Tie this game up. He can play the 1 in the corner. Hold the cue for the 2. The 2 in the top right corner is going to come across one rail, a little inside English. Alyssa, have I ever told you how much I love you? Answer me, woman. Do you hear me?
What? No.
I said, did I ever tell you how much I love you?
No, you don't.
Anthony Jack and Coke. She's up there. She's up there with like my wife level now.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Working your way into the will, girl.
Oh, yes. One Jack and Coke at a time.
I watch my insurance money now.
Nice control
Yeah, it
over
was good
that.
control. He's going to play this 4 into the side, come one rail for the 5.
Who is who is this again?
This is Bill McCollim.
No, I'm sorry. Who,
LC.
LS,
LSCR. That's Zay Fulton.
Oh, Zay, right. I'm like, I know I recognize the name, but can't just put your government name out there, I guess. But nice to see you too, Zay. Oh, look at the control
That's
on
a
this
great
speed.
shot. A little tight on the rail. To be tough
Yeah.
for him to jack up.
But it's tough to hold that from that angle, and he did that really nicely.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate he landed on the rail. But
Wow,
that
he played a
was
strong
nothing
shot
for
there.
him. That didn't seem to phase him one bit.
Real strong shot there.
Right, comes back to center table. Didn't want to hit that too hard because that 9 would have gotten in the way if he kept going with that angle. Even the side pocket could have been an issue, depending. Inside English to come up on the back end.
I'll tell you, Bill and Jeremy give me some real good hope.
Nice.
We're all sort of, awesome sized gentlemen. I don't call anything bigger than extra large, awesome, other than awesome size.
Awesome-sized?
It's awesome size. There's just so much awesomeness of us in one size, so it gives
Okay.
an awesome sized gentleman like me a little bit of hope that we can get out too. So Bill McCollim's going to tie it up, make the score 2-2 in a race to 7 in the hot seat.
Two.
I'm gonna get my
You're gonna make me a 2-2 scan graphic,
no,
right?
I'm not.
No.
I'm gonna get my buddy though. He does stuff with like music.
Yeah.
Song Country Grammar by Nelly. Gotcha. I'm gonna have him take that verse though, and make hot seat.
Oh, nice. I like that.
It's a dry break.
And not a good shot on the 1 ball either.
Jeremy can hit it. I just don't think he's got enough to. Maybe on this angle it's a little different.
Yeah, that does. Show a different side of that. Now, even if he does have a shot, the getting positioned to get for the 2 ball, I mean, he could carry him the 2 to the 4 if he does stop it, if he can see this. You see him taking his time, so might mean it is on the tricky side.
I think he's gonna go forward with it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, did he see that?
Powered it around. real strong.
Wow. What a shot.
It's a hell of a shot by Jeremy.
I did a successful replay earlier.
Look at you, girl.
I know. I'm getting there.
Make you a streamer yet.
And I figured out all of those cameras.
So I've been listening to a lot of the streams around the country, like even small end streams and things like that. I think you're one of only like 3 women
Get out.
that stream, man. So it's you, obviously Lonnie,
Hmm.
and girl out in like Texas that does a little bit of streaming. Lottie and I are partnering up, maybe. Might be doing something cool soon.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Always new things coming. So if you guys aren't following the page, the Facebook page, or just what's going on, keep in tune with it. Definitely follow along with the page. There's things. Thought you waved at
Squirrel.
me.
Like you
Squirrel.
just lost your train of thought there.
No, I thought you waved at me to like.
No, I just keep talking.
Oh, but plenty of things coming up, so make sure you keep your eyes out and keep looking. We did
Tom,
pull
what's up, buddy?
some of the tournaments coming up earlier, so put your hand in the ring.
I got about 31,000 in added money I'm putting into the events in the next couple of months, guys. So make sure you jump in there. Good shot. He rolled that 2 off the 4 so we can use the cue ball to roll up.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
Yeah, Dom, she definitely was good at it.
Unfortunately, this he doesn't. Oh, can he see the 3?
Oh, you can see it through, yeah.
Ah, I'm blaming the curve.
Why them sound bites.
Oh, yeah. But as you said, it'd be too much work. That's not gonna happen.
Wonder if we should call them soltisms or elysiums. Elysiums. That's what it's gonna be.
That's a pretty good one.
We're gonna start calling them elysiums.
We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm sure there's plenty though.
Girl, you see what I could do. Don't you think I
You got plenty on your plate.
I'm amassing a pile, don't worry. Jeremy's thinking about back cutting this 4. Gonna punch into that left side rail and try to come out for the 5 in the same pocket. Nope.
Overcut that a
just
bit
overcut
too much.
just
Yeah.
a little bit.
The goal is to always improve. My pool
Absolutely.
game and this, and that's something that Frank and I think have a lot in common. Just even seeing, I bring it up almost every time that we stream about how much you have improved your stream and your tournaments and everything, and I
it's only
think
been
that's something we're
only been a
very in
year.
common with. Yeah, I know it's insane to think. I was thinking, oh, it's insane to think. But there's never a ceiling for us. There's
No,
always
definitely
more
no
ways
ceiling
to
in this.
improve. So I admire that. I'm the same way too. It drives me crazy though, because there's never an ending. There is no end. All right, taking flight here. Oh, he did pocket the 4 just.
Yeah, just a little too early on the table there. It was looking to either come down onto the 4 or.
Even if he did like a jump draw.
Yeah, that's
and landed in front of it. Yeah.
So most of the time, jump draws. I learned this from Sean Dobson. Most of the time, a jump draw shot is when the ball is actually coming down onto the ball.
Oh, okay.
And that's what gives it that backwards motion.
Oh.
Um.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Sean will show me how he comes down over top of the ball to make the ball basically backspin before it even hits the object ball.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Bill McCollim with the 6 on the side.
Nice setup to put the 7 in the top corner. And even if he stops this ball or punches it over to the rail and back out or draw, I mean, the 8 is just in a perfect position from where he was. Now, this is where it's one of the easiest things that I think people of my level can get hung up on is like when you have a situation like this, you have every opportunity available of where to put the 9. But trying to figure out, okay, which one do I want to do here? Because there's so many opportunities.
Well, always told me don't limit yourself to a pocket unless you know that that's going to be the last pocket and you're going to get yourself perfect on it.
That's good advice. But like figuring out how to do the position from the 8 to the 9 in that situation, there's only like a few small situations I get really tied on. Of okay, what should I do here?
Get the Pennsylvania Open coming November 13th, 2024. That's the Matchroom WNT event. Happen here right at Bluegrass Billiards. It's an open event. Anybody can play in that one. Get that 10,000 extra. $150 buy-in. 3-day event. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you're interested in getting into that event, share a link here in the chat for you. Click on that, sign up. Get going. All right, rack number 6.
Oh, one just flirting with the side there.
Bill McCollim up 3-2. Both of these players are qualified now for the US Open,
Congratulations to you both.
as well as Dylan Spores qualified for the US Open.
And then it's going to come down to the winner between Anthony and the whoever wins between Trenton Marty and Jason Trigo, which Jason is up 6-4 right now. They are going to play Anthony, and the winner of that will be qualified as well.
Yeah, we might run into a situation later on, guys, where we shut down the stream for like a half hour, 20 minutes. We'll reboot, get ourselves set up for the 4th place, 3rd place finals, etc. So we know we have 3 right now qualified, which is Bill, Jeremy, and Dylan Spore. We're just trying to get to that 4th player now. Jeremy shot on the 1.
Nice safety here. Tucks it behind the 5, but it does sneak out just a tiny bit. So that does mean that Bill is going to be able to either clip the side of it or do a 1-rail kick pretty easily in this spot. No.
Yeah, me here.
Looks like he's trying to thin it. Tries to zigzag it and tuck it behind the 9 and just dies short.
Put it back into the cluster.
Yeah, I mean, it dies short from fully hiding, so Jeremy can see a sliver of it. I don't think he can make it unless he does a 1-2 combo, but I see a return save happening. Nicely done.
Great shot. It's going to leave Bill to jump.
It's almost like a 2-ball jump with how where he needs to hit the 1 ball.
Yeah, but even like making this ball here is
Not very rewarding.
exactly, yeah. With the 2 being right where it's at, it's making that jump and getting himself down the table.
To pretty much know you're gonna get probably you're probably gonna get a rough leave. But he did jump, and look, that is what happened. Made a very successful jump, but the positioning on the 2 ball just not there. Still taking his time. I don't really see I mean, he could probably do a one rail kick, but the two rail is probably what he's lining up here. Because the one rail, the four ball's in the way of that one rail kick. But with a lot of right spin, I mean, you could definitely hit it. But that 9 ball is there. Him hitting this ball is very important. There it is. Nice one rail kick over to the rail. The speed was pretty good. Doesn't give away the side shot. Or the shot into the side. If so, it would be a very tough cut here. So I think return safety. Oh, attempt at the cross side. Is he gonna get a slop? No, it rolls right in front of the side, but he does duck the cue behind the 9 ball. I think that's kind of lucky for the positioning here. But it works. Now, in return, he can't do a one... Yeah, I don't see a one rail kick with the 5 in the way where it is. Going that way, going long ways as he's eyeing up, that could work. Right, is he getting his jump cue? This is pretty close. Go back to the overhead here. That is pretty close. Oh no, he's getting his extension, okay. All right, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, I agree. The long rail kick is his best bet for position and making the ball. That's a good hit. Does not make the ball, but doesn't leave a very easy out. Yeah. I've seen people make this side cut. It's makeable, extremely thin cut, but he could also do a cross side bank like he attempted last time. But the cut is there. That's the thin one though. But oh, he opted to bank it in the upper corner, so give some separation between the cue and the 2. So a nice two-way shot because he also hit the cue behind the 3 ball. Very nice plan here. Bill coming in, has to curve the ball a tiny bit, I think, to get around the 3. So it was very minimal, though. That also kept the cue ball on the correct side of the 3. Good, great position and speed on that shot for Bill. Oh, geez. You saw he reset, so something must have gotten to him right before that shot, and he just didn't quite re-grasp that, it seemed. Jeremy digs down and draws it back, setting up the 4 in the side pocket. He doesn't have to do much from here. Roll slightly forward, leave some angle on the 5. The 6 to 7 is probably going to be the biggest Okay, so he drew back a little bit on that. And probably go to rail and bounce out in front of the 9. Okay, that's a great stroke. Very nice. 3 rails out. Looks like he's gonna draw back on the 6. Yes, wow, look at that draw. I hope one day I get that much action on a draw shot. Good back cut here on the 7, just make sure that you know what's happening with the cue, and he did bump the 8. Set it up nicely for the corner pocket, just a stop shot here. And 9 in the opposite corner. With that, that'll make the score 3-3. Very nice clean out. Action Fest, August 10th to 11th. I don't know what this is. This is in Uniontown, PA, if you're in that area. 3-3, rack 7. All right, a dry break. 3-7 is tied up. 1 and 2 are on opposite ends of the table. Oh, just didn't cut that quite enough. He did get down for the 2. Thanks for checking in, Zay. Have a good night. All right, so Jeremy eyeing up this 1 ball here. See the overhead. You can see the edge of it. I don't think he has enough of it to cut it into the side, but I do think he can send it up into the corner. And that he did. Ah. Almost got fully behind that 2 ball. Would have been really nice. But this angle... So unfortunately, this isn't going to break out his 3 ball, which that would have been the goal for this shot. So I think safe is the opportunity here. Nice. Sent it down towards the bottom rail behind the 8 ball. And using that cluster, 379. Now, I'm definitely not the best at predicting their kicks, but there are many opportunities, I think, of getting a hit out of this. Very curious to see what Bill's going to want to do here. See him just planning out the table. Look at that. That almost went in the side. Very nice attempt. Leaves the cue ball on the rail.
I gotta get up.
The return safe, using that cluster again to hide the cue. Knick-knack, Frank is back.
What I miss?
It's 3-3.
3-3. Can I see the mouse 1 second?
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
Trying to think of if there is anything crazy. Nice hit on the 2. Also, one of the things that somebody told me that really stuck was if you're kicking off, you can't try not to kick just for to make the ball if you don't think it's going to make it. Kick with the plan of safing as well.
Sorry.
Didn't know.
That one I can share with you.
Oh darn. Okay.
My phone over.
So Bill has a jump here. And it's an all ball foul, correct? Or no? All ball foul?
It's not all ball. All
Okay.
All ball foul now.
That would that's coming up for the open, correct? The open is.
Yeah, it's going to be all ball foul on the stream table
Oh, okay, okay.
because I'll have a referee for the stream table. I'm only going to have side referees for the other tables. I'll be talking to Matchroom at the US Open for that and making sure that I can do it that way.
Yeah.
I know Bo did it that way. I just want to make sure that that's still okay.
All right. I see both players kind of tiptoeing around this rack because nobody really wants to make that move to break out this 3-7-9 situation. But now that he has ball in hand, which I did not see he had, Jeremy has an opportunity to really make that happen here. Oh my, no. Well, look at how that worked out for him. He missed. Look, and for those amateur players out there like me, see, even some of the high-end players make the same mistakes. Point is, keep going. But he did get a nice lead, even though that didn't go in. Lucked out with the 5-ball blocking his shot here. Oh, nice, Dominic. Does that mean you'll have a booth at the US Open?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there with the Kamui booth.
Oh, perfect. So, Dom, you have to stop by the Kamui booth and come say hi then.
Yeah, I'll be there all week, starting Monday all the way through Sunday. Sorry, all the way through Saturday.
Oh my goodness. So Jeremy and this 2-ball are gonna have a fist fight after this. I know that's frustrating. All right, so Bill just has to float this forward just a tiny bit to get past the 6, or he can hit the rail first. Just have to make sure that you have the speed right for that, or that you're gonna run into that 6-ball, because would have lined up to be an issue otherwise. He has a perfect position on the 3 though, just to stop slight drawback.
Don't turn it up loud. Yeah, you can turn it on, but don't turn it up loud. Just we have microphones up here. Just don't turn it up real loud. Okay.
All right, so he floated to the underside of the 9. Give decent angle for the 4. I'm on the underside of the 5 here. All right, so a tiny bit of a back cut. And he doesn't really want that angle on this. So it looks like he's going to put some low outside, about 7 o'clock English. Punch it over to the right long rail. And he was trying to come back. Oh
Oh, one in,
my.
yeah.
Wait a second.
I had my face on my phone here.
I want to see if I got that. I might not. If I hit it twice, does it go back to the screen?
It'll go back in a second. Get it too early, though.
No, I got it.
I ain't got.
I got it. Right. Trying to get position for that 8 in the side, and he achieved that very nicely. But it looks kind of straight because I feel like he wanted to get a little bit more on that underside. If you see here, he can put some of that right spin, so about 3 o'clock English, which he did. He definitely, you saw that reaction of the cue ball. He really threw that. And when you're forcing or manipulating a cue ball position, that's when a lot of mistakes can arise. Luckily, that 8 ball did not end up directly in front of a pocket. So Jeremy's going to have to earn this.
You can play safe here.
Yeah, it's either make or save, but still, you gotta earn it.
Yeah.
It's not a handout.
See what we have on that other matchup.
Yeah.
We're tied up hill on that Jason Trigo, Trenton Marty match.
Wow.
Battling
Nice
over
to
there.
see. We've had so many hill matches in these last few games.
Tell me about it. That's why we're here so late already. We're finishing tonight, folks. It's only 8 o'clock, so we got time.
Now I'm just glad I didn't.
Yeah. All right, so we have the 8 ball. Cut the 8 to the corner. That's
I
incredibly
like the
tough
bank.
shot. Yeah.
I like the bank here.
Because you can't sell the shot out. You got to either, like you said, you got to play safe, a good safe, or you got to make it. And I don't see the make shot. I see the safe.
I would have banked it in the other corner, but
I think that was a.
you think this was a two-way? That's hard to say. I think
swing
he
and
was
hope.
really going for
I
that.
don't know if a swing and hope is the right word. More of a let's go for
Calculated
it. But
risk.
It's a big calculated risk if we miss it. Yeah.
Oh,
That
nice.
was a hell of a shot by Jeremy Seaman. If he
it's
bumps
so
the 9, he's
nice.
good.
So nice, like
Wow.
that bump didn't even mess it up. He got dead in line with the
Yeah,
ball.
he knew he got a little bit of a love bump on that one, you know.
Like a love. No.
And he misses the 9.
Just some deep breaths are
Wow.
needed.
That was tough.
I feel like it hurts everyone when we see that. It makes you just jump in your skin a little bit.
Yes. Oh man, that was tough.
What's going on here? Oh man, that even scared me. Jeez. Man. But that secured Bill for the lead in this. Went from 3-3 to 4-3. looks like... Rack 7, here we go. Gonna be Bill to break. 4, 7 flies into the bottom left corner. 1 and 2 lay up very nicely. And the 4 went in somewhere. I think all 3 might have gone in that pocket. Very nice break. And this is a good opportunity for him to increase the gap between the racks. No balls are really tied up. The most difficult one to really get position on might be the 1, 2 to 3. Just making sure he gets position on the 2 that he can easily get to the 3. After that, so if he just, I was going to say maybe just float forward a little bit. The only thing you do not want to get straight on this ball. Take a look at it from above. Even if he does, as long as he gets past the 5 in view, he could see the 3. It's just not an easy run out.
He's got that straight. He's just going to draw it back.
Oh, so nice. I was thinking more of like for the amateur players out there.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
No, it's only because I'm an amateur, so obviously a pro wouldn't be.
I'm doing stuff from the phone and engineering at the same time.
No,
So.
I props to you for that. So yeah, him getting straight on that was not a factor or fear because he got out of that very nicely with that draw shot. He's gonna need a little bit of a draw shot here too, I think.
Step away for a second.
Sure. So just a stop or draw. So with the draw, it creates a good angle here. So he can put the 8 in the same pocket, I would think. If he wants to shoot it softer, he could put the 8 in the opposite pocket, but going back to that commanding the ball, it might be good just to keep that same rhythm. And he does. So natural English. Put the 9 in the bottom right. The speed, so perfect. And Bill clenches that rack in a break and run, increasing the gap from make it a 2-point lead, 5-3. We have a winner. Trent and Marty took down Jason Trigo, 7-6, Hill Thriller. And Marty took it over, which means Marty is going to move on. And he is going to play Anthony, I'm gonna think it's called Anthony Gudera. But they are going to move on over to table 1 so we can get this going. Once again, the winner of that is the winner between Trent and Marty and Anthony Gudera is going to qualify for the US Open, and will be playing Dylan in the following match. I will keep you updated on that score. We are currently approaching rack 8 here. Oh, I'm sorry, just kidding. It's not rack 8, it's rack 9. I don't think the score got updated. Should be 5-3. There it is. Rack 8. Oh my goodness. I just... Third time's a charm, guys. All right. Bill did make a ball on the break. He has a shot on the 2. 3 is in a funny position here. I'll leave it here, but after this, we'll take a look. It looks like the 3 might slide past the 9 in the bottom left corner. But getting that position on the 2 ball from here would be the tricky part, and he made it seem like it was a walk in the park. He got too far. Give you guys that overhead now. Now, it does set up a 3-7 bank into the side. It looks pretty straight in, but looks are deceiving with combos. I'm curious what he'll do here. Oh, the cut still went. Of course it did. The angle didn't change. The eyes are deceiving, though, and that stroke was flawless. All right, the 4-5 here. The 7 is blocking the 5 in this angle, so he's going to have to get on the underside of it, which would mean a back cut on the 5. And running into the 8. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not in the spot that was intended to be. All right, he's going to have to be careful here with this kick. You don't want to give away too much of an opportunity at all. Can he get on the underside and do a 1-rail kick from underneath? He can. Oh my word. What a great attempt that was. That was, although it didn't go in, that was very nice. Jeremy coming in with a nice setup to finish the rack. Oh, see, I thought he was going to follow just a tad bit to put the 6 in the side, but he opts to put the 6 in the corner here. Beautifully. That would have been a problem shot for me to hold it as well as that. Seven clean in. 8 looks pretty straight in, so I see a similar just draw back and stun over to put the 9 in the same pocket. Or not. Okay. We're going to be putting the 9 in the opposite pocket here. A little bit of a slice. Nailed it. All right. 5-4, Jeremy took down that rack. 5-4. Trying to see all of these. So I know what's what.
Yeah, we'll sit down one day and go over all of them.
Oh, I've been
There's a whole lot of them. There's like 100 of them. Yeah, I got about 100 of them.
All right, guys, rack 10.
Rack 10.
Double digits.
Is that 5-4, the score?
5-4.
Okay,
They just
wait
need
for
to
an update.
update. Yeah. So that'll be coming.
All right, we just started off that Trent and Marty, Anthony Guerrera matchup. Winner of that will get qualified. They'll play Dylan's four.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Okay. A little fear there that I said the wrong thing. I did say that.
What we're going to do after this matchup is over is we're going to shut the stream down, reboot, get ourselves reset up for the finals, get a couple screens in play. Or, I'm sorry, not the finals, but the final four. Get some pictures taken, so we got to get some pictures for everybody. And then we will get back up on the stream and get it going to the last player.
Oh.
Oh.
You see him shaking his head. He's feeling a little bit off in this rack. You can see it, but this is the moment to come back and just gotta, everybody has to go through this of deep breathing. It's so relieving to see people what I could, so much of a higher caliber than me, go through many of the same things. So that's so comforting. Gearing up for a drawback here. Oh, like a little bit of a pop up on that.
Apparently, I just found out the World 10 Ball Championship has been moved from Las Vegas to Vietnam for 2025 Predator Pro Series.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge following over there. That
Yeah.
Hanoi Open, all they're doing is chasing Matchroom. That Hanoi Open that Matchroom had over there drew fantastic crowds. There was tons of people involved in that one. What's that? Bill's trying to just click the edge of that 4. Or 5, I'm sorry.
And cross bank it into the back corner.
I thought you were talking talking trash, but you're actually right. Sitting away from it on the side a little bit, the color changes a little bit.
It's not just the color. It's not just the color.
The angle, everything.
The angle, yeah. And I thought Jen was messing with me last night.
No,
I never noticed it when I sat over there. That's why so many times in tournaments I'm like, oh, that's not going. And then after sitting here for the night and going back over there, I'm like, she's 100% right about the curve. All right. Jeremy aiming up for the side, just hit the outside point of it, and came back to get in a not great position for the 9 ball. In a wild 9 tournament, you want to keep the ball away, the object ball away from the 9. We'll see what he plans here, but it could be a nice two-way shot of going for the 9 and playing safe. Once again, amateur talking though. That was a much better safe. Oh. Oh, sacrificing ball in hand, giving it over to Bill. Bill plays his cards right. That means he could be the first person to get on the hill here.
Bill's playing incredibly strong this match.
He is. He is. That last match really, I think, got his rhythm in a good spot. Nice touch on that. That was a great example of you don't have to hit the ball hard to achieve a similar position. He commanded that ball, but hit it soft enough to maintain the angle he wanted.
Shot by Bill.
Yep, wanted to get up behind that 8 wants to put the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket here. Perfect position. And he does it. First on the hill, 6-4. You need anything?
No, thank you. Right.
All right. Bill McCollim is on the hill. Jeremy Seaman needs 3. Melissa's back.
Hello again. Did not sound right. All right, what do we have here? A funny 4.
Yeah, definitely have a weird 4.
Nice touch on that too. Wanted to keep that back angle on the 3 so he can get underneath the 4. Oh, he was hoping to bump that, and that got close to bumping it. Luckily, he can still do a cross side here.
Not sure where you're hearing Kid Rock, Chris, but there's no Kid Rock being played.
Is this the song in the background?
Might be, I don't know.
And Chris definitely agreed on the first comment. So that was so close to bumping out that 4. He can do a cross side here, and that should get him on the 5. And he's been shooting really strong, so I think he's going.
Oh, at the point.
And that position, yeah, he really fired at that. I
Yeah,
don't
see,
think he had to hit it that hard.
Being up 6-4, I would take that one shot like that. I would not take another flyer again.
Yeah.
You do not want to miss and give Jeremy a, more chances at the table. That was such a good shot.
Yeah, Ralphie, it's true. There's a lot of people who also don't have a Fargo, so you can't just assume based off of someone's Fargo that it's accurate. Or just because someone doesn't have a Fargo, but that would mean they don't play competitive tournaments. So, because any competitive tournament these days is Fargo. I would think okay, please don't come at me in the chat for that. I'm sure there's tournaments out there.
Fargo's a baseline.
It's a good, yeah, I think baseline. There's another word I was thinking of.
Yeah, I mean, based on Fargo, then Josh Filler should win every single match he plays ever.
Correct, right.
But it's a baseline. He's gonna win a hell of a lot. Don't get me wrong. But Fargo's not the end all be all. And people will tell, oh, we use a 600 Fargo. I'm not supposed to win. And yeah, you can win.
All right, let's see. There's a bank opportunity. There is the cut. The cut would be crazy. The safe is definitely the smartest option. And as a 500 Fargo myself, I did not see the safe. I did not see that safe. And it didn't really work out too well. This gives Jeremy a pretty open layout. Jeremy with an opportunity here. Tighten the gap. He just needs to get his extension. Got kind of in the middle of the table here. Us shorties know about that. Us vertically challenged individuals.
Height deficit.
It's vertically challenged. A hyper height deficit disorder. HHDD.
Jeremy goes forward off 2 rails, get on the 9.
Pretty straight in the 9. Almost perfect setup.
Yeah, Ralph, I actually got you, Fargo. You didn't have one to play to my event, I don't think. It also goes by how the tournament director runs Fargo events, too. You know, I made a mistake of running a Fargo event and not having a minimum robustness. And I had players come in that were above where they should have been. And, you know, I kind of got crucified for it and learned from it a little bit, talked to some people. And I minimum robustness I use, and I'll search your name. If you got 2 or 3 names, I'll research it. I'll add them together. And I make no shame about it. I don't want to deal with the hustle shit. I'll add it together, and if that still puts you in my event, I'll put you in my event. In a Fargo capped event, I also do not allow myself or my wife or anybody in my staff to buy a player. Because
If it's handicapped.
that's what I'm saying, a Fargo cap
If
event.
it's- yeah,
I know
if
a
it's
player,
capped.
so theoretically I
Yeah.
can know a player is a 675 player.
So
let's say.
it is background music.
Yeah. So I could know that a player is a 675 Fargo, but I'm letting him in the tournament as a 510 or
Right,
something like
right.
that. So that's why I don't allow anybody on my staff or myself to buy a player in a 599, a 499. Open events are different. They're open. We're all playing even anyway. But
Right. Gotcha. All right. A far shot on the 2 ball here. 4. He does get it. And it's close enough that a jump is not ideal.
very nice save.
Yeah.
Check in on Marty's match. Marty's up 2-0 on Anthony Guerrera.
Marty is on a streak.
Marty wants to get there. He went to like 3 different qualifiers, so I'd love to see him get there as the last one. Wow.
Nice hit.
Almost kicked that in. That would have been a great
Yeah,
shot.
I would have. And not bad of a leave either. Not a sellout shot. What more could you ask for on a shot like that? All right, let's see how Jeremy returns this.
One
Little
pocket shot.
skim off the front. Oh,
Oh, that's a nice
one
shot.
pocket shot.
No, I thought he was gonna bank the,
I thought
cross skimmed it too.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
that's what I thought
one
too.
pocket shot, but
It's a great save.
I mean, if it bumped the 3 wrong, then it could have set up the 2-9 combo.
Yeah.
That was a really nice shot.
McCollim. Got to get out this rack and close it out. Doesn't want to get hill.
Nice jump this time. He did land it. Unfortunately, this is a scary spot with that 9 ball in the corner like that.
Here you go, Rafi. It's for you. Lay even, no handicaps. Both PA Pro in 2024.
I don't think he would go for the 9 here.
I mean, I'd go
Personal
the
opinion.
2 in the side and just
I think
use
so.
that as like.
I think he's going to play the 2 and draw.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if he was out a little further, maybe he could draw. But I mean, obviously we're going 2 here. But ideally, he'd want to.
Because the 3 doesn't go anywhere.
He goes here, but he has to be in this area here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see that. It does have a glimmer.
So he's going to go back and forth with it.
Ooh, just missed hitting that 7.
Wow.
Gets the position. Oh, yes. We'll have that on replay for you. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Waiting to the end of the rack. Supporting rack.
Right. I love the fact that you can do the replay and then have that saved for.
Plays that in. Such a great underrated shot.
That one, that last one. Or.
Yeah, the 3 rail position. Or 2 rail position.
Yeah, Paige, I think that's pretty much the standard here. It's either 2 or 250, isn't it?
I did
250 here?
200. Yeah, it's a standard, but it's not a requirement from
Right.
Fargo. But it's just
Okay.
it's more of a standard. It's like a baseline type situation. Like when you play in the APA, you have to have 20 matches.
Right. Draws right over to the long rail. That
So, Paige, if you're in Pennsylvania, I expect to see you at the ladies' Pennsylvania State Championship in October for the 8 ball, and then December for the 9 ball. 2,500 and 4,000 added.
I don't know how you remember all these dates.
What's that?
I don't know how you remember all these dates so easily.
The guy who creates the dates, I should be the one who remembers them.
I can barely remember what, and no.
All right, we are going to go hill. That's not what I wanted. What the hell just happened there?
Isn't it above the rocks? No.
There we go. We are going to go hill. There we go.
And what's the final rack?
Okay, in a second. Final rack of the match.
Which only happens at Hill. Right?
Yeah. Well, the rack would be. It's last rack of the match.
Of course. But I'm like, there's other times where I wanted to hit it, but I'm like, it's not Hill. And I lose my opportunity. All right, just a moment for that score to update. And once again, the Hill thriller. One misses the side. Did
Ball.
this
2 ball dresses up behind the 4.
and a dry break.
Yes, you got Bill McCollim coming in. Pushing or jumping. Don't know if the kick goes. He can make the kick for a hit, but I don't think it goes to make it. Coming in, jumping. Coming in hot. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
He's going to get
jump.
away with, I think, with a safe.
Um, he can he can see that, but that was a nice jump trying to stick that behind the 7.
Whoops. Paige the cat lover said my 9-year-old daughter changed my account name. My name's actually
Oh
Matt.
my goodness, that is hilarious.
You're only eligible for the Opens then, or for the Open State Championships, man.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
All right, so we put that one ball at the top. That could be the difference maker here. Let's see what Bill McCollim comes with.
I think we're gonna have another jump.
We got 3-0 Trent and Marty over there.
All right. Against Anthony. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh man, he hit that good too.
And Chris, I believe it shouldn't, the fact of you going out there shouldn't matter. It's a ratio between your robustness number and how many racks you play. It's all an algorithm.
Yeah, there's really, I mean, the BCA stuff is a little different. They can make starter ratings and things like that based on like being a league
But he
operator.
said that he's gone out there for.
I mean, he's saying that when I go to Puerto Rico for BCA 8-ball, how fast would they bump as Fargo? That one, unfortunately, I can't answer for you. I'm not sure about that. Tournament directors don't have the same options that like a league operator that uses Fargo has.
Oh. That's interesting.
Perfect example, Darren Dinky played in this tournament today. He doesn't have a Fargo. So he actually goes in as no ND, no data.
Okay.
Some people say, oh, we give him a starter rating, 525. I'm not allowed to.
Right. Okay. I see. And then that's just a starter, and then the algorithm kicks in after that?
Yeah.
I see.
Anthony P, to gain robustness, you either have to gun in the open events like the one I have here, you know, state championship type events that are open, play in a Fargo rated league, or Solado matches. There's a lot of tournament directors, though, that will not take a Solado match because there's a way to basically fudge the numbers. Fargo and Solado are working to make that not happen anymore, but it can happen.
And just so you know, the robustness is that number is the number of racks you played that went into your rating. So individual racks, not matches. You don't play 200 matches.
Yeah,
you play 200 racks.
200 racks. So if you play a tournament that's a race to
7 and it went. Oh, I'm sorry. You finished.
Go ahead,
My bad.
Parrot.
No.
Go ahead. You're gonna be the parrot. Go ahead. Say it.
I'm so sorry
No,
about
I'm
that.
not talking. Say it.
So, if it was a race to 7 and it went hill, so that would be a 7-6 split. That would be a total of 13 racks. Your robustness would be 13.
Missed it. I didn't think he's gonna scratch. Oh, left it up in the top corner.
I am so sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. I'm just saying. Rafi, that bang tournament is not dead. I plan on running it. I just ran into an issue. I think I'm gonna have to reach out to some of the juniors. A couple junior parents had messaged me this week and told me about the juniors championship that I'm running September 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Some kids are only back at school for a week or 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's.
So they said it might not be a good idea to run a tournament then because you don't want the kids not going to school, taking a Friday off to travel within the first week or two of school. So I think they might be right. I think I might move that back to maybe November.
I think that's reasonable and for good and just very good reason. He was hooked on
he
that.
went for
Did
the
you
5.
see that? It looked like he was almost. It looked very close to being hooked.
Let's see. Got some spectators in the back watching. Change the brightness a little bit on it. Fix the camera angle slightly.
Trying to save there? Yeah. Oh no, don't float into the corner. Oh,
You
it
got
stayed up.
You
That's
got a
good.
very fortunate roll there.
Yes. I was rolling a little too much.
On about 10 hours now for the tournament. 8:45. We still got some time. Shout out to Trent Marty. What's Trent Marty? 70? 74,
I
I
have
think,
no
right?
idea.
Let's see. I'm going to pull Trent Marty up. I know Marty's, I think he's in his 70s. Rafi, the Pennsylvania historian. How old's Trent Marty?
Nice. Just didn't slice that 5 ball enough, but he did get fortunate with the leave here. I think we're going to see another jump coming from Bill. And he doesn't have to be too cautious about the leave on the jump. Just if he does jump, just focus on making it because it should naturally give him a good shot or leave on the 6.
Well, back and forth. I miss you miss battle here.
Yeah. Oh, head off the point. Oh, well, this does give Jeremy a really good opportunity here.
68. All right, so basically he's collecting Social Security. So
Yeah, he is in retirement.
Jeremy Seaman's going to come out. Oh, he's getting close to the 6. That's going to kiss up.
Just a little bit harder would have been nicer.
Jeremy's saying that ball's not frozen. Let's see.
It looks pretty close to, but
Yeah.
we
Fortunately,
can't
I do
tell
not
from our
have a
screens.
zoom on the overhead
Oh,
camera. I apologize. Working on
I
working
knew
on
that.
it.
I knew that was coming. I was just waiting.
I am working on pocket cams where I have cameras in the pockets.
No.
Yeah, like they used to do in the old ESPN
Oh
shots.
my goodness. Oh man, that's exciting.
That's a pain in the ass though, because I'm gonna have to cut the carpet up, put new carpet down.
Sounds worth it though.
Yeah. For Jeremy to go 3 rails behind the 7. Get far enough. Got the 3rd rail, but didn't get far enough.
A lot of good space here though.
Anthony, they could, but they still have to have a power supply at some point. So if they run out during the match, then I got to put a hook.
Cords.
Still hook a cord to them. The diagram of doing it, you can run the cords and everything underneath the table, but then you got to go through the carpet and run it to the wall, which, you know, moving a 900-pound table is not
Yeah.
going to be easiest. I'll get it done though.
Did Tommy already win a qualifier?
Tommy Haas.
Yeah.
I don't believe they can get off of work. That's why they have not been playing in them. Scott's been saying that to a couple people that have been tagging them in the posts.
Yeah, he's been on fire lately.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why they're not playing. Hoping that they'll come to the Pennsylvania Open. I believe that they said that they were going to, or one of them was going to play. And Anthony, no, Russian Kenny did not play. All right, looks like Seaman might close this match out. get himself into the finals.
Securing a minimum of second place. Jeremy takes it over.
All right, Jeremy gets himself into the finals. That's going to put Bill McCollim right now into the third place matchup.